Do you accept same-day appointments in your detailing business? Now, many years ago, I was actually against that. Not because I thought about this super sophisticated way to book in my customers and that I was so, booked out that I couldn't afford to book someone in same day. But it was mostly just because I read so many other detailers say, oh, I'm by appointment only. I don't do same days because I schedule everything out because everything takes 2 or 3 days to complete. So I had the mentality of like, oh, well, if someone wants a customer, if someone wants to book with me, well, I gotta schedule it in. I just can't take it the same day. And obviously now I'm completely against that. We take a lot of same day appointments. And it's kind of funny to see the stigma with some detailers of like why they don't accept same day appointments, right? It's like as if like, the only way you can accept the customer is if they book in with you a week in advance because you're so booked out. Even if we're booked out, I would try to find a way to fit that customer into the schedule. More so because like I know how, like it's like when you want to go get a haircut and you go look at your barber's schedule and you're like, oh man, I need a haircut on a Wednesday afternoon, but your next availability isn't until next Monday. It's like I need a haircut right now though. So it's the same premise of that, of like I would want to get that person in just because like they're looking for someone, they want it now, they're ready to give them the, they want to pay for someone, but they just need to find someone to do it correctly. So for instance, this X6 that came in, I was talking to the customer for a while. About a week went by without talking to the customer, and then he said, hey, can I come in today for you to inspect the vehicle? So he comes in, this was yesterday, he comes in and we talked for like maybe 10-15 minutes and I gave him the quote. It's $425 for the interior and then $220 for the exterior, and he dropped it off right then and there. We already had 2 customers on the schedule. We already had work lined up for the next day, but I said, okay, he wants to drop it off right now. That's absolutely fine. We'll work it in. And it's just like that. Like I had just another potential customer come by today for a correction pricing, and he said, hey, can I drop it off right now? Unfortunately, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Depending on when this video is coming up, that's already passed, but tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Today we already have a full booked out schedule, so I couldn't add another customer. But if tomorrow wasn't Thanksgiving, if we could schedule work that day, then I would definitely have just said, yeah, sure, just drop it off right now. You pick it up tomorrow by 5 p.m. Even if we're already kind of backed up, even if we're already like crammed in with work, I will find a way to get it done by tomorrow at 5 p.m. That's what I told the customer. Well, we're not against same day appointments, right? If someone calls and says, hey, can you come out to XYZ for a whatever service, and we're able to get there, even if we have to kind of move a little faster or do something a little different to get there, instead of a 45-minute break, it's a 25-minute break. Instead of maybe, the mobile team coming back here and then going back out, they just go straight from there to whatever the case may be. But we'll try to work it out. We're like, yeah, we can definitely go get to you, right? If we can, we'll try our best to actually make it happen. Now, sometimes due to scheduling, due to, the time constraints, due to the level of work that's needed for that vehicle, we might not be able to take it on. But I, for one, it's like, hey, if we can schedule it in, schedule it in. If they're ready like to spend money to get their car worked on, let's schedule them in. Why can't we just take care of the work right now? And if it's a routine thing where it's like, oh, well, we're always getting same day appointments and oh, we're always overbooked, and it's like, okay, at that point, well, let's hire someone else to release some of that workload, right? That makes sense. So I'm for same day appointments. I like same day appointments because I like the convenience to the customer of like, man, I've been looking for someone to do it all day. I can't find anyone. Well, I found a place. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much for taking me today. I know it's last minute. I know it's this, but thank you so much. Like I like that. I know customers appreciate that. So that's why I'm more than happy to take on same day appointments. Whether it's a full interior cleaning for $200 or an interior cleaning for $700 or a paint correction for $1,600, if we can take it on, we'll take it on. Quick video. Just want to wrap it up right here just because I just remember so long ago thinking like, oh no, same day appointments, I don't do that. It got to be scheduled. That's just not the case at all. So let me know your thoughts on same day appointments. Do you take them on? Do you not? Why not? I know if you're a solo operator, it's very hard to take on same days just because it's just you and you already have your pre-scheduled work. But for us, we have a team of 3 here, or a team of 3 or 4. We can kind of push a bit harder and take on more cars, within the work schedule. So anyways, I'll stop it right there. Check the video description below for the ultimate guide to start your detailing business. You can check out my podcast, the Detailing Business Class Podcast. It's on Spotify and iTunes, or you can check my other YouTube channel, the Proper Care channel. That'll all be linked down below. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one.